Hey, you. Yep, I'm talking to you. You're getting hungry. Very hungry. Your mouth is watering. You have a craving. Craving for Doritos. A craving for crunchy tacos. Well, have I got the treat for you? It's that time again. It's grill time, baby. Come on in tomorrow only to get your charcoal for 50% off. Choose your favorite smoker. That's 20% off. 3453 North Kimball in Chicago, Illinois. Remember, this sale is for one day only. Now that's how you save big money. It's selling out fast in New York. Your ticket is now. The first annual 1043 2018 Hip Hop Fallback Jam Session is something you don't want to miss. Hey, it's Danaya, and you are now tuned in to No Filter Radio with your host, Zoe, as you say.
So we're working on that.
Television.
Sissy, I think it's so special having my big sister do her makeup. I love when my sissy Erica helps me kind of play. I stay dressed up. It just makes me feel like, my big sister making me look fly, as she would say. I like it. Smoky sexy.
Social media. Video shoots. Photo shoots. Live stream.
Like 2 weeks ago, most of you know I'm in the casting associate, so I cast background and extras and whatever for casting.
Movies.
Dwayne, can I see him in my office?
Yeah. Can I use the bathroom first?
Well, make it fast.
YouTube videos.
Sweet love, hear me calling out your name. I feel no shaking on me, love, don't you ever.
Or commercials. Danaya Designs for You will get you right. Grab that S4S jewelry. Just go to bit.ly/DD4U jewelry.
Popcorn Popcorn, located at 4655 South King Drive. Approved by Papa's everywhere.
Good afternoon. Hey. Hold on. Let me go ahead and get this out of here. Movie from the stream. So I got just my 5 cents in the building. She is amazing, fabulous. If y'all not following this child on Instagram, child, you don't know what you're missing. Get your life, honey, on Instagram.com. Her Mad Libs have me on the floor. So yes, okay.
Hey.
Child, you was going in. I was like, what in the world she doing with the Mad Libs, child? That kind of thing. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop the interview we have with the fabulous former of En Vogue vocalist. Oh my God, Don Robinson will be in the building today. I'm super excited for that. That was such a beautiful interview. Shout out to all of the cast of R&B Divas LA, because we had the majority of them came through. We had Little Mo, Yesterday, y'all heard Kelly Price. We have michel'le, Shantae Moore. So we had some amazing people that came through. So y'all will hear all those interviews. The only one that I'm not on is the Shantae Moore because my boss was being greedy that day, and he'll say it in the freaking interview. He was like, "You bogus for that." He's like, "Yeah, but I want her out of myself." Whatever. Anywho, so we're gonna do. Hey, goddess, what's good? You're good. You're good. Get into it. Goddess is in the building. Yes. Charm Squad's in the building. So yes. So we're gonna have this now. We kind of chill. Tonight we're coming back around 10 p.m. That's 11 p.m. on the East Coast. That's 8 p.m. on the West Coast. And we're gonna clown the hell out of Teddy Riley. Why? Because it's just fun. And it's just that. Shout out to Chauncey from Blackstreet, who already gave us the game on Teddy Riley and what he was doing. So yeah. We're gonna get into this interview real quick. We're gonna play it, play the rest of the show. Why? Because I need watch time hours. You're gonna see me a little bit more. Oh, you'll see my face eventually, but I got videos and things. Just Google me, y'all find some stuff. But yeah, so we're gonna get into this Don Robinson interview for now, and then we're back with the Blackstreet interview. So yeah. Right here in Danaya Azure Radio, baby. Yes, Danaya Azure Radio. This is the Rewind. Let's get it.
Love Talk Radio.
Girl, the memes were so hilarious. I gotta see the one I did for one of my girls. Memes were hilarious. That's tonight. Yeah, Blackstreet interview is tonight, child. Woo, baby. Yeah, that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be fun. So sign up for that one. That's the next broadcast coming tonight. Make sure y'all sign up for that. Because we about to get litty. Just a little bit petty. Just a little. Like I said, we had the heads up a long time ago. Ooh, child.
And you know I love me some petty.
Oh, honey, I got content for days, and I do mean days. That's the only thing that the Chicago Bowl was right about. I should be posting more because I got content forever. These are old interviews. These aren't even the recent interviews. I'm gonna drop the recent interviews a little bit later, and then I'm gonna have new interviews coming on. So I got content forever. Original content. Hashtag original content in the building.
Original and regularly scheduled.
Shout out to Don Robinson and Maxine Jones, who both came through to the station. Shout out to En Vogue, man. Back in the day, they were the bomb.com.
Girl, I can sing like En Vogue until I wake up,
What happened?
I said I can sing like En Vogue until I wake up, Got me dancing around in the kitchen.
This broadcast is speeded up to the top of the hour so we can have a beautiful Don Robinson in the building. This is the AM Buzz. I am Brandon in the building. I know it's early afternoon for you people on the East Coast, so I want to send a massive amount of Nexxlegacy love your way. And the guest that we have is more than an icon to me. I mean, it's kind of like, you know, having some Bay Area roots with In Vogue and doing a lot of what she's done in her career. Watched her perform, you know, with the ladies a couple of times in my lifetime. I mean, you know, she's amazing vocally, talented beautifully, and just an overall voice that I feel like we need in 2013. You know, we need to get back to the real music, people. So, I mean, I think it's very important for us to be able to express that. So, we are here this morning, this early afternoon, to have some fun with Don Robinson, who's going to be calling in at the top of this hour. So, in the meantime and in between time, the lines are going to be open, music will be played, and, you know, set it off. I just kind of feel like I needed to start off the show with that song because the song is hot. Like, not just hot, but, you know, to me, I always felt like that solo album she had was definitely under the radar and slept on and not appreciated as much as it should be, because top to bottom, that is a very strong album. So, you know, we're gonna run a couple of tracks off of that, some In Vogue music, and we're gonna take your call. So, like I said, Don Robinson, top of the hour. I just want this top of the hour to come by so fast, people, so fast. You can actually hit this woman up on Twitter at Don Robinson with the underscore attached to it as well. So it's gonna be a beautiful thing, and of course, we all know she's on R&B Divas LA that debuted yesterday. TV1 representing, of course, and I'm excited. I'm excited for a lot of reasons, and it's always good that we can be able to, you know, follow up with the beautiful Kelly Price yesterday, with Don today, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna try to do our very best to be able to get the remaining ladies of R&B Divas LA to just be able to kick the real. And you know, I really feel like this. It is ladies' night all the way through the daytime, 24/7, 365, and it's good to be able to see strong women come back and do something to get us to pay attention. And I love it. So like I said, people, we got music, we got conversation, but also if you want to call in, hit it 949-270-5912. That is the number. You can press 1 and you can holler at Brand before the top of the hour, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my beautiful ladies of Nexxlegacy, Danaya and Sweet Aaron, ask questions, a couple questions with Dawn and stuff like that too. But you know, I'm gonna put them both on. I'm gonna put Sweet Aaron on first, Danaya on next. Sweet Aaron, you are on the AM Buzz, baby.
Good morning, guys. And good afternoon to the people over on my neck of the woods.
Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing today?
I'm good. I'm good knowing that we're about to have a beautiful dawn on in 20 minutes. So I'm excited.
I know, right?
I can't wait. Like
I'm already trying to speed up time because actually it's 21 minutes.
I said 20 minutes, 21 minutes. I got a countdown. You're right, 20 minutes and 32 seconds. Fine. You want to be technical?
Went down
if you want to be technical, I mean, fine. But,
the way you want it, we'll be having her on in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean,
I can't.
I finally get a chance. It seemed like after a lifetime, and I was telling her PR this. It just seemed like, and I said this, and I always say this with any celebrity that we've interviewed across the globe and our radio career. I mean, I just want to say thank you, because these people sacrifice a lot. Like when I say a lot, I'm talking about a lot, and we all know the situation about groups. I mean, a lot of groups don't get paid, literally.
Right.
So when you're a part of a group, it's hard to be able to function and do everyday life stuff while they're on tour. You look on it on the surface and it looks beautiful, like harmonizing the songs, the this to that, but it's a grind for these ladies and these men, because groups, as we know back then, I mean, publicly we've all heard TLC bankruptcies and stuff like that or whatever, but I mean, groups are in general, like it's not a lot of money to be made, because the pie has to be divided into 3, 4, 5, 6 groups in most cases. You know what I mean? So
right.
For them to do what they do and to give us some music that will last generations on in, that's a hell of a sacrifice, man, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
I share your opinion.
Well, thank you. That's very kind of you. Very kind of you.
No problem. Thank you for sharing.
Hey. That's what I do. That's what I do, baby. That's what I do.
You're the epitome of a nice guy.
I try.
And it shows, man. It really shows.
Hey, I try, but on top of that, like, back to shut up. Oh my God. I just feel like us. I think what we do is a good job that no other station does is supply that genuine, like, we really give a damn, because we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's not just the people that we book somebody or we have an interview or whatever the case may be. No, it's deeper than that. Yes.
And you know what? You're right, because when you say it seems like a lifetime, well, guess what? It has been our lifetime.
No doubt.
To get a chance to do
Absolutely.
No doubt. So, that's why when I say when we do what we do, we don't play, but also we try to find an avenue to give back and say thank you to some of these people. And Dawn's been that lady. I mean, shout out to En Vogue and everything that legacy has contributed to. So it's a lot of memories that carries on with it. Because I remember first, listening to Hold On, and how that shook me. And I was in school, and I was like, I remember, like, it was on the radio blast, and I was like, yo,
right?
Like, that's ill. Like, changed my life in a lot of ways, because it made me go check out these women, and just to see they music evolve, and it's just like I said, Dawn, and then speeding it up and going to Dawn's solo project. Like, I mean, y'all heard set it off just now. I mean, how relevant does that still sound today? Even though that was released in the early
That's because Dawn Robinson made timeless music. She understood that. These new artists understand that. So, well, some of them.
It makes you smile.
Okay, the majority of them.
I don't know. I enjoyed it.
95% of them.
So it's all about trying to find ways to give back and do what we do, and I just feel like this is the best chance to do it. Miss Dawn Robinson will be calling at the top of the hour on the AM Buzz. I'm Brandon in the building. I got my ladies in Nexxlegacy, Danaya and Sweet Aaron. They're gonna ask the questions, of course. So feel free to be able to make some memories here tonight, or tonight, not tonight, today.
Today. What's tonight?
Today.
That's another show.
Poor baby.
Yeah.
Outside.
I mean, hey, you know what? Hey, I'm just running a mile a minute, so I'm looking outside, and it's still dark in my.
Interview to go so bad. He's already into tonight.
Listen, it's dark in my book, and the sunshine won't come out until dawn calls in at the top of the hour. So there.
Wow.
So there. All right, I'm gonna run a couple of tracks. I'm gonna run a solo Dawn, and I'm gonna take y'all back with some classic info. So this is the AM Buzz. Dawn is at the top of the hour, people.
Clear my back, cause in the ocean of the something just don't change. Got a room of spread and I love me. Try to decompose my shame. See the shade of sister, baby. Watch me. I got shade of nigga getting next to me. Try to get inside my head, see what I'm about. Thinking I'm an easy prey and they can dog me out. But I tell some low. Trying to be all I can be. Trying to find it just making. Oh, talking trash about me. They know nothing about me. So tell me why. Why everybody so envious? You know that this thing never dies. Bring up me first, that's the way I live my life. Oh, why everybody so envious? You know that this thing never dies. You ready for me? Worry about yourself. That's the way I live my life. Even in me by the moves I make, I ain't afraid to take a chance. Even in me, cause I can't stop. Even in me, it's about my fame. But I'm busy talking, I just keep on walking, cause it doesn't mean a thing. Even six stones, baby, break my bones, but the words will never hurt me, cause I let it go. Trying to be all I can be. Kind of funny, cause they keep talking trash about me. They know nothing about me. Tell me why. So envious. Every time
See, this when you get your brush and use the handle as a microphone.
Yeah. Hey, madam.
We're like 6 minutes and 51 seconds away from Dawn Robinson, In Vogue icon.
He legit did a countdown the entire time. It was hilarious. We're like, damn, Brando, okay.
And all you listeners out there listening on this edition of the AM Buzz, and whoo, as I listen to each song,
He was excited to see him some Dawn.
and I start to be like, oh my God, I get a chance to say hello to Dawn.
Oh my God, I love that Envious joint, man. That was sick.
I'm telling you, like, you know, I swear, like, that Dawn album, like, I remember when I got it, like, a while back, like, you know, and I was going through CDs, and I was like, cool, I got it. Like I had that CD, and I'm like, this is the truth. But it's just, at that time in that age, it just seemed like everything was just, not too many people really appreciate stuff. And then, I just feel like that's just one of the most underrated albums. And if y'all people out there, check out iTunes or whatever it is and just take a listen to it, or if you're on your Spotify or whatever and just listen to the whole album, telling you, it's beyond the truth. So, it's amazing. It's very, very amazing, and I'm excited to be able to have this young lady on so we can talk about a lot of stuff. You can't tell? Oh wow, you missing out, baby. You missing out. You are missing out. I hope you can tell, because I'm damn near about to hyperventilate. Like,
I know. Fangirling and stuff.
I mean, come on, man. Like, y'all don't understand. I'm having one of those moments because, like I said, I've loved this woman's grind for a long time. Like, even when, through the Invoke Pro Day, just listening to her voice has always been.
Yes, Charm Squad.
Like,
Fran, we know you're there.
No, I'll be good. Once I hear her voice, I'll be great.
You're good.
No, I'm okay. I'll be fine. I'll be all right.
Alright. Sit down. Get out your oxygen mask. Everything will be fine.
Unicorn Kang in the building. Yes. Charm Squad in the building. Diamond Cove in the building right now.
For having her on once the song is pretty much reached its ending. We should have Dawn on right after this song. This is the AM Buzz. My ladies of Nexxlegacy, I am Brandon. We are here.
Hey, Zarina.
I bet nobody can listen to this song without doing that little sway. That little Invoke sway.
Everyone is so upset. Nothing's wrong.
Right, yes. Yes, yes, yes. In Charm Squad, we just vibe out to the amazing, timeless music. Shout out to Don Robinson, shout out to Evo, shout out to all the artists who play on here, because we play nothing but dope artists.
Hey, we're just like literally seconds away from Don calling the end to the AM Buzz. I'm Brandon, and make sure y'all go ahead and hit her up, follow her on Twitter at Don Robinson with the underscore right attached to it as well. And of course, support her. She's on TV1 R&B Divas LA. Check your local times, 10, 9 Central, and support the grind. I mean, support the music, the legacy, the stuff that I always loved was the fact that it doesn't matter how long ago a track was, still be able to go back and reminisce and think about and show love and support and reflect on certain songs that was out or reflect on certain things that was accomplished. And it's a beautiful thing. And just one second, people.
I'm gonna hit you to the real thing. A good thing, good thing. You're not gonna make me cry no more. 'Cause that's how fast the sun goes. The sun goes without you. You never really love me. Now and you make me cry, but now I'm gonna make you sing.
Hey, Keisha. If you haven't already done so, please thumbs up this video. If you have not already done so, please thumbs up this video. And if you haven't done so, hey Tyler, hey. Awesome. Thank you, Tyler. I know notifications are crazy. It's all good, no worries. This is a warm up for tonight because tonight we about to go on Teddy Riley.
Sorry for that brief quick.
Ooh, child. Ooh,
With
child.
her PR, so she should be calling in any second. So, make sure y'all go ahead and file in. Dial the number 949-270-5912. That is the number. She should be calling in any second as the ladies of Nexxlegacy, Sweet Aaron, Danaya's in the building. Also, I want to put a call in. It's either Sir Kev or Mommy Mac, but you are mic'd up and on the AM Buzz.
Good afternoon. Can't wait for that on the line. And that what's that joint?
Oh, it's gonna be funny. Yeah, because we had Chauncey from Blackstreet calling. So the broadcast right after this, which is on my page. Sign up and set your reminder because we're gonna do the interview and then I'm gonna play the after show.
I'm not mad at
I don't remember what we said after that one. I know it was a bunch of Clown and Teddy Riley, but I can't remember what else it was. So yeah, I forgot what the topic was. So we're gonna go review this together because I haven't heard this show in a minute. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Trust. And we got plenty of time. I have to have some wine because woo, child, that's a long show. We're about to grab these hours off this original content. Yes. Yes, please turn that red button gray and hit that ding ding ding, hit that bell for me. Yes, ma'am. And I'll leave the stream yard over so y'all can comment it out and chat and all that stuff tonight. Ooh, child. That'll be the first time I'll be dropping the link. I'm gonna just say that you dropping my broadcast and you are crazy. I'm gonna just clown you and then kick you out. It's just to be clear. I ain't ever been that one. I'm just putting that out there. Just putting that out there.
Like I said, I've been anticipating this for a while.
If you come over here, you better have some respect. Hello.
I'm always excited, always thrilled, but I'm a little bit more so now because I don't know. Maybe it's the connection that I feel like catching her a couple of performances in my lifetime and just knowing that she makes iconic music. So I'm excited.
Fun. Okay. Oh, you're doing Thanksgiving dinner today? Oh, really? That's awesome.
You're so excited.
Oh, fun. Yay. Okay.
I'm for real.
Good stuff.
I'm humbly excited, Fran. I'm humbly excited.
You're humbly excited? I kind of feel that too, though. That's what it is. That's definitely what it is. No, it's definitely gonna be.
So what was up about this interview? She actually came on and we were able to have people just call in and ask questions. It was really cool. So yeah. So enjoy.
Things like that. Like I said, I mean, just from seeing some of the clips of some of the stuff that's coming up soon, it's a lot of personal journeys that all these women are taking too. So it's gonna be real interesting to see how it's gonna unfold. Now I don't know how many episodes is gonna be on this. Does anybody know? Is it 12, 13?
Typically it's well, at least for the last season it was 8.
Okay.
So since this is a brand that they have 8 episodes and then they had a reunion show, that's what I've seen so far. So
okay.
If they follow that same formula, that's what it's gonna be. So
I got you. Yeah.
But then actually when you think about how long it took to shoot those things, how many hours it took to create those episodes. Yep. This is definitely going to be a good show. Happy to see the people on this morning because R&B Divas LA is really, really good. So. Yep. So it's definitely going to be a good look.
In Vogue and Dawn and she was always
right. Exactly.
that I remember out of In Vogue. I remember her more than everybody. And
she's phenomenal.
I was just thinking about
That's hilarious. So you gotta have virtual Thanksgiving dinner, or do you mean resurrection dinner?
In Living Color with In Vogue and when Jamie Foxx did Wanda. That
oh my god, that was funny. That was good.
God, yes. I mean, I don't know how they made it through that, like, without dying.
That was really good. Another cool thing was when they were on A Different World. That was really dope. That was dope. Yeah, because they were pretending to be the little quiet shy girls. And I was like, what? And they busted out. Yeah, Dawn's vocals are just phenomenal. And that MD's joint, oh my god, her solo project was absolutely amazing. It definitely deserves more play than it got. So
yeah, it was actually dope. And actually, I just got a text. I know she actually had an early morning meeting that actually spilled in a little bit longer than anticipated. So she got the text. So if we got her for like a few minutes, then that's what's up. So just wanted to let y'all people know. So I'm actually good with that. So I mean, but y'all forgot. I mean, remember the info? They was on y'all remember The Rock? Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember
that episode, but I remember The Rock though. Yeah.
They were on multiple. They were on multiple episodes. They were on a handful of them throughout that. I don't know how long it lasted, but seasons.
No,
they were on for a little while too. So. Yeah. But
that show did not last long enough. I actually went away.
No,
I was like, wait, no.
Yeah, it was a trip because that I kind of learned to appreciate that as it went on. I don't know. I think it lasted a couple of seasons, but it was kind of one. And then before you know it, it was kind of
It originated on Fox. It used to come on right after Living Color.
Yep.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Yep. So while we're waiting on Miss Dawn Robinson to call in, if anybody out there got anything they want to add to the table, I got a lot of emails. Dial the number 949-270-5912. Y'all can do that. I'm gonna play Runaway Love and come back. And if I interrupt the song, that means Miss Dawn Robinson is on the AM Buzz.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really dope, Jane. She said she doesn't like to celebrate on the actual day, but everything that's happening and blessings still happening in the world, I like to feel like we should do it. So we are thankful now. That's super, super dope. Yes, if you want any of the fabulous jewelry that you saw in the intro of this broadcast, you can go to bit.ly/DD4U jewelry. That is bit.ly/DD4U jewelry. Yes, that's the guy that's giving me the idea. I was trying to figure out what to use for my emoji, and then we came up with the Charm Squad. Yes. I don't own the rest of any of this music. YouTube don't flag me, doggone it. Just saying. Hey. Shout out to Just My 5 for coming to the broadcast and dropping those links. Gotta love it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Don't forget to drop your Instagram message so we can follow you and get their life. You should do a broadcast.
Let me go get the link.
You should do a broadcast just running your damn Instagram because I fell on the floor. Yes, ma'am. Thank you everyone for joining the live. Thanks to all y'all in the bushes. Thank you to y'all that thought she was gonna kill my other algorithm, but oh honey, no. Thank you for y'all for wasting your money to try to buy this likes for the video. Oh honey, no, sorry. If you haven't already done so, make sure that you guys like and subscribe and comment on all the fabulous queens I have in the broadcast because they're awesome. Every Danaya the Azure broadcast is going to be a networking party. Let's get it. Hashtag Charm Squad, hashtag quality over quantity all day, every day. This is the pre-show to the Black Street interviews tonight. Hey. I almost forgot, but I'll drop it in the chat spot. At 7 p.m. on the Music on 3 State channel, we have Nate Grams will be in the building, and when I say that performance is so epic, whoo, child, that performance is epic. So I'm gonna sure that I'll drop the link in the chat or whatever, so y'all can see that because we about to get it in with that one. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go grab that. So you guys can subscribe and all of that fun stuff.
Sorry about that. Had a couple couple of seconds delay or drop off or whatnot. Just wanted to give y'all a programming change, and as I put Danaya on, Sweet Aaron, and I put in Sir Kev and Mommy Mac, Miss Dawn won't be calling in tonight. Now she'll be calling in tonight at 9. So leading off the late night buzz will be Dawn.
Oh, that's what we did. We changed it up. Oh well, no worries.
Scheduling conflict that took place.
Oh yeah, it was the other show. Look, doggone, I haven't listened to this in a minute, so we'll do that. We'll do it later. So it's all good.
I apologize to you people, but she will be on for sure tonight at 9 p.m.
That was
West Coast time.
For sure.
Hey, whatever.
And midnight on the East Coast time. So I just want to let y'all people know that because
I'm gonna let this run for the next half. Next. I'll let this run for an hour, and then like I said, we'll come back. We're gonna come back tonight, and we're gonna do the we are doing the Chauncey from Blackstreet interview. That's true, baby. That's gonna be lit.
I mean, we ain't gonna never hold that down. So it's what it is. But I just want to let y'all people know
that's happening anytime soon.
Right.
That is the owner of the station. I am branded. That's the owner of Nexxlegacy. Yes. Like I said, I haven't listened to this in a minute. I forgot. That's all good. I'll make sure I find it and we can play that later. Because the interview's lit. I remember that part. I remember that much about it. Besides, remember, this is like 2013. So, but, the music was dope. So, no worries. We'll get the interview. We'll probably have the interview tomorrow then. But tonight it's all about clowning the hell out of Teddy Riley. So I'll let this play go on for an hour. And then, like I said, this is the pre-show. What you mean? This is the pre-show anyways. Y'all getting the vibe of what we're doing here. If you have not been here before, you're getting the vibe of what's going on, right?
This is just holding off my anticipation too long, man. I gotta go through the whole day. Now I gotta go through the whole day.
But the interview was definitely lit, for sure.
I'm excited / now I'm not disappointed. Now I just gotta wait, man.
Let me see. I might be able to find it real quick. Let me check it real quick for you.
Exactly. Absolutely.
I get it, but that's still just I'm just excited, man. But the cool thing is I get to play Set It Off again and Envious, and y'all like the meaning of a woman, that was dope too. So I get to run those tracks, man, and I get to run some of the other tracks that I have on here too. So
and we all get to run our mouths tonight to her. How cool is that?
Yeah. So Hey.
Y'all played giving him something he can feel.
I did, but we'll play it tonight, baby. We'll play it again tonight, baby. We got it.
Okay.
And
now
what I'll
giving
do,
him something he can feel all day. I'm dedicating that with Sister Kev.
and we'll make sure that if time permits that we'll be able to toss in a few Q&As from some of the callers and stuff like that. So I won't monopolize all of Dawn's time tonight. So 9 p.m. is the rescheduled interview with Dawn. So y'all see, that's just gonna make y'all want to check out Nexxlegacy a whole lot more. So y'all gonna have to wait till I got. But I mean, I'm excited.
Hold on, let me find it real quick since you got time. So I find it one. It's the late night buzz.
You're gonna be feeling excited and anxious and.
Well, that sounds real perverted too, though. Just to let you know.
I'm hating me, okay? And we miss you for thinking it like that.
But I'm
whatever.
Just saying, I mean, you're just saying, anybody that can catch that, caught that is ooh,
no, not everybody's brand.
I mean, Brand, I'm Thank you, Kev.
What?
Because even Kev said that didn't sound right. So now, that's not just me.
Yes, Kevin and Mommy Mac live in Gutterville too. They don't count. They're with us. You're our neighbors.
You wrong.
Oh my God.
Hey, Kev, your opinion matters, man. Just let you know your opinion matters. Thank you.
It does.
I'm gonna have to put on my groupie voice later on tonight at 9 p.m. West Coast time, 11 p.m. Central, midnight East Coast time. Oh, she hates it hard. That's hey, I know. Yeah, you get like a any member of New Edition and a new Kids on the Block or whatever, and I guarantee she'll be the same way. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, for real.
Oh my God! We don't even want to think about that one. That was funny.
But no, I'm good. I just love communication. So shout out to Don's people, her team, and shout out to them acknowledging the fact that they double booked and they're trying to correct it with their fan base. So while all y'all people are listening, even though she's gonna be on later on tonight, make sure y'all please check out some of the other interviews that we've had. Case in point, the Kelly Price interview yesterday that took place, hosted by Danaya, which was tremendous. And check out some of the other ones that we've done. The week before we had michel'le on. Before that we had the Manhattan, and before that we had some other people. So
Way to go, Brand.
I'm trying to remember. I'm not looking at nothing right now. I mean, my mind is totally on Dawn right now. So I'm sorry. Forgive me. And I'm gonna tell you too.
One second, you guys. I'm about to play that interview. One second, just getting it together.
Listen, I'm gonna be like, look, Dawn, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sound all groupie-ish, but you were on my mind all day today. All day. I couldn't get you off my mind today. Nah, that don't even sound right. I can't say that. That would make no sense. Like, she'll try to hang up. Interview's over. It's over. Like, I'm done. Yeah, for real. Like, yo. Nah, but shout out to Amy though for being a sweetheart and letting me know what's going on as we were actually going with the show. So,
That's awesome.
I appreciate that. So communication is the key with me, and I'm just glad she was able to kind of change it up and just be like, look, you know what, let's do it. Let's do it tonight. So wow, that didn't even sound right either. So sorry.
So let's do it.
Alright, so we're gonna drop that real quick. I'm gonna change this up.
What?
Give me 1 second, you guys.
Finally, we're gonna do it tonight. Go ahead, Brand.
No, I'm sorry.
Already.
I'm sorry, but we'll have her on. So I'll be in constant contact throughout the day just to make sure that this is actually going to come true. Right at the start of the show, we'll have Miss Dawn on. So and even when we get ready to sign off in a second and say goodbye, I'm gonna make sure I can be at her manager and be like, okay, we're gonna make this happen, people. Let's do it. So
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm gonna change up some of my programming and stuff like that. But like I said, Miss Dawn Robinson will be calling in tonight, 9 p.m., 11 midnight East Coast time on the Late Night Buzz, hosted by you, the people. I mean, I am Brandon, your moderator, but this is for the people. We're the network radio champions. We the people. That's what's up. People.
Alright, we're gonna pause this real quick. I'm gonna let's see how much of the interview I can get in, because I got something to do at 3. But let me see if we can get how much interview we can get in. Give me 1 second, you guys. Shout out to the Shot Squad for coming through. Like I said, in case y'all didn't know, everything doesn't happen, the way you wanted to. And I totally forgot that we had to reschedule it. Oh well.
Love Hope Radio.
It's all love. Yes. Life after sports. Yes. She'll make sure you play that song, right? Hello, shoot. That song was played though, right? She got that promo, right? Shout out to Brandon, Nexxlegacy, the whole Nexxlegacy squad, baby.
entertainment, the good life.
I see you. What you trying to get into? I'm trying to get into you.
So for y'all that came a little later, you guys get to hear the music over again. So hey, no harm, no foul. Yeah, make sure that you guys download the Life After Sports app on Android devices. All you gotta do is type in Life After Sports. You can download on Android and on iOS on the App Store. Make sure y'all do that and go to www.lifeaftersports.biz. That's www.lifeaftersports.biz.
Just want to make sure that I take the time out to thank everybody that is online listening. We have so much love overseas. We have so much love throughout the states, and the chat room is filling up. Phone calls are lit. It's a beautiful night tonight on the Late Night Buzz. I am Brandon, and thank you. Thank you all for tuning in. You know what? Like I said, I've waited a lifetime to be able to say just thank you to this young lady. And this young lady has did so much for me, and she didn't even know me up to this point in time. So without further ado, I want to welcome the Late Night Buzz, the beautiful, talented Miss Dawn Robinson in the house.
Hello. Yes, hello, you guys. Thank you for what an introduction. I mean, I need to get off the phone now. That's it. I just need to I'm good for the rest of the evening. That was beautiful. Thank you for that.
Well, you know what? Well, I'm about to make you smile some more. So throughout this Q&A session that we do have, I just really
shout out to Dawn Robinson
for giving us
much love,
gift.
Queen.
I mean, letting us into your life, because you know so many people want to pull you here and there, and so many people want to, flood you with a whole lot of different things, different types of things. But when it's all said and done, I mean, you have a God-given talent, and you gave it to us to be able to hear. So I want to thank you for allowing us that too.
I thank God for giving me that talent, and I'm so sometimes you just kind of take it for granted because it's what you have, and you don't think that it's anything special. And And then I sometimes compare myself. I get insecure, and I tell people all the time, they're like, well, you're a professional. You shouldn't be so insecure. Not that I'm so insecure, but sometimes I get a little bit intimidated, and I have to remember what I have. And I'm constantly talking to my publicist and my mom and different people. Oh, am I, comparing myself to others, and I really shouldn't do that. When I hear people express themselves about what I do or have done, the way you just said, I'm like, okay, you know what? I just have to be grateful for what I've been given and hone that craft and make myself better and just be grateful, really, truly grateful. So I appreciate you guys for appreciating me, in a big way. I would be just Ron Robinson without you guys, about the fans,
And I think every time that you start your journey, your public journey, as far as doing what you do, I know there's a sense of just trying to figure out how this journey.
Yes, Charm Squad, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that thumbs up.
So,
and also make sure that you turn that red button gray and tap on that notification bell.
Me and you, we go back to tape.
Yeah,
the first one, Don't Let Go. Like me and Don go way back there. So it's so it's always been one of those things where I just really feel like as you've grown vocally and musically,
and you can follow Don Robinson on Instagram at Don Robinson Diva.
Show love and help promote your brand.
Please follow Don Robinson on Instagram at Don Robinson Diva.
We're gonna have some fun.
Exactly. Thank you. Well, I'm honored again, and I appreciate you guys for appreciating me. I keep going. The signal keeps going. Yes, exactly. The signal keeps going in and out, because some of it I lost, but I heard the gist of it. Sorry about that.
No problem. But now, you know what? R&B Divas LA is out. The first episode is done. So,
oh my God.
Now that it's out, that first episode is here on TV1. People can check it out Wednesday, 10/9 Central. Check out your.
Okay, awesome, Keisha. Thank you, sweetheart.
How do you feel about this first episode?
I can't believe it. It feels, the whole thing feels like I'm just out brand new, like everybody just found out about Invoke for the first time or something. It's brand. You just said a little while ago, anything that's new that you're starting, it's a new venture. You kind of compare yourself with stuff, and you're not too sure where you stand. It wasn't the initial idea was not for me to do a reality show. Like, I still can't believe I did it, and I think taking that.
Yes, she is. She's really sweet.
It was like, okay, you have that faith.
And she actually, and spoiler alert, she actually left. Well, if y'all didn't know, she actually left the show because she saw how they were twisting things, and she wasn't for that. So I appreciate her for having the courage to leave the show.
Someone through interviews the way we've done all these years, but you pretty much know our personalities. You haven't heard anything in the press with us, and all kinds of craziness with the 4 members of our group. So I'm very proud of that. Considering who I am and what I've come from as far as Invoke and Lucy Pro as well, I pretty much figured if I do this reality show, everybody knows who I am. So if there's anything, because it's what it is that you're not so afraid of the show itself, and what you do, your actions are what they pick up. If they film it, then they get it on film, and that's you. If you acted a fool, then they get that on camera. But if you didn't act a fool and you were just yourself, you're good. But at the same time, you kind of think of, okay, how are they going to edit this? That's the biggest concern with us. It's like, you can say all kinds of stuff on camera and who you are is who you are, but how they piece it together, your reactions to certain things, how are they going to help you make you react to stuff? Did you actually react that way, or did they get a close-up of some other times you reacted to something different and piece that together? It's a little scary because you're putting your life and your livelihood and what you've built, your career, in the hands of other people, and you have to trust that. So far, I'm like, I trust God so much, and I have so much faith. I'm not highly religious, but I believe in God, and I'm very close to Him, and my relationship is very strong. Yeah, so I just put my life in His hands. I was like, you know what? Obviously, you led me down this road. Initially, they asked me to do Atlanta Divas, and I said, 2 things are wrong with that picture. I don't live in Atlanta, and I was doing a project with Maxine at the time, so I didn't want to abandon that project, and I just decided to go ahead. They came to me 8 months later and said, okay, we have R&B LA. What do you think about it? And I thought, okay, I'm no longer working with Maxine. This is an opportunity to be put out in front of the world again, to let people, the kids who don't know who the heck En Vogue or Lucy Pearl is, you know, they weren't even around. They're like 15 years old. We came up 22 years ago. So those kids have no idea who, and it's crazy to say, because I'm like, huh? You don't know us? But yes, there's a lot of people that have no clue about who we were, or who we are. You know, we'll always have that legacy. And I just thought, okay, you know what? This is an opportunity to do a commercial. What I was told was like, it's a commercial for your life of where you've been, where you are, and where you're going. And you might as well take that opportunity to shed light to people that don't know you or who forgot about you. You've been gone a long time. Just to let them know, hey, I'm still here. I still take good care of myself for the most part. And I sound good still. So I'm, you know, I want to get out in the public eye and start mingling with people and letting the world know I exist. You know.
You sound good. You look good. Your voice is one where you we could never forget. I mean, you know, the blessing that I feel that we have, and we have Don Robinson on the Late Night Buzz, is that, you know, you have countless of songs, and, you know, of course you said En Vogue and Lucy Pearl, and even your own project solo is a lot of hidden gems, and a lot of people, of course, if you know, followers like myself will always appreciate it. And I'm glad you mentioned.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're absolutely welcome. And the way you said reality shows that's been in the past, and you just basically mentioned a lot of uncomfortable things as far as, you know, how are they going to edit me and things like that. So your comfort level taking that chance in this is a good journey, I guess you could say, right? I mean, as far as from the first episode, it feels like, okay, well, you know, this is going to be the start of a journey as far as the start of, okay, well, tune in and see. I mean, kind of worried about how things are going to go. It feels like a journey to you, right?
It really does. I mean, that's life. I mean, sometimes you have to go with the flow, and you can't always question. Everything is not going to be set up so perfectly. Like with En Vogue, everything for me was very strategic. It was rehearsed backwards and forwards as far as rehearsal, as far as tours were concerned, and doing press, and everything was very strategically planned with us. We really were on top of our game, and people, our handlers, as I call them, around us made sure that everything was on point. But it also crippled us to know how to do things on our own. You know, so now we live in a world where, you know, everything is online. You create your own, you have your fan base. You can have them go right to your page and buy the music directly. You can put up a PayPal account, put up new music, like I heard you playing Set It Off, which is one of my favorite songs on my solo album.
Love
that song makes me so happy. It was sunshine to me. That song is sunshine. It's a sunny day. It's driving down a country road in the summertime, just chilling or by the ocean. It's that kind of song that makes me feel good. So thank you for playing that. But if that was a new song for me and I just recorded it and the world hadn't heard it yet, I could put that right up on my PayPal account, on my website, and put up a PayPal account, tell my fans it's there. Bam, they're buying it from me directly. Absolutely. You no longer have to have the record company. So things have changed quite a bit, and you got to be independent. So I'm kind of like, I'm probably the most courageous out of the group to do that kind of stuff, like just step out and say, look, things weren't going right with En Vogue, which is why I left. I mean, you'll find more out about that on the reality show. But, you know, I was tired of it. Everybody else was making so many millions, and we were barely making anything at all. It really was highway robbery. So, you know, that to me was like, oh boy, got to figure out something else. And again, when you are trained, because I'll say that's what it was. We were trained to be the kind of group we are. We had our choreographers and our not speech coaches for verbatim.
Yes, make sure you guys like the Facebook page, facebook.com/Danaya Azure Radio, facebook.com/Danaya Azure Radio.
So, you know, she told us how to stand and babble our foot in a certain way so that when we stand, we all have the same. And after a while, I was like, wait a minute, where am I in all of this? I know that there's no I in we, and I get that in a group situation. But I still wanted to speak on things that the group may not have agreed with, or sing about stuff that they may not have liked, or Terry may have had ideas about. We never, you know, kind of stepped away from the group dynamic. So that kind of, again, it crippled us to learn how to do things on our own and be independent and figure things out for ourselves, you know.
Right, and I think that's important too, especially because at the end of the day, of course, you are part of a group, and it is one voice, but also you do have, you know, especially with a group of four, you have your own individual voice as well, and we all know, because and to me, Don, that's one thing that I really respect out of you, and you and all the other people that's been part of a group is the fact that you guys sacrifice a whole lot. I mean, financially too, for the most part. And just to give us all the hits that you guys have and all the things that you guys have accomplished with awards and videos and this, that, and the other. You guys took a journey and took a sacrifice on that too, and just being able to see you still continue to have a passion that you do have, and of course, like we said, your God-given talent, this music gift that you have. It's really appreciative for you to still continue to do this and still have a passion to do it.
Exactly. I'm grateful. I mean, I couldn't imagine not doing this. It's like any day that I think I want to complain, I just think of people that really wanted, at the time we came out, you're talking about 1990, I was at a concert when someone asked me if I could sing and brought me to the audition for Invoke. Out of all the women that were there that day at that concert, 22,000, 25,000 people, and he asked me, and I became one of 4 members of a group that has
Welcome to the Swarm Squad. If you have not already done so, please thumbs up this video. If you have not already done so, please thumbs up this video. Invoke was such an amazing group. Let me put this up here.
That is amazing to me. I did not want to take that for granted.
You can follow Don Robinson on Twitter at Don Robinson _. You can follow Don Robinson on Twitter at Don Robinson _.
Journey came out. So Metallica. There's so many groups, so many artists that came out of there. Pebbles. And here I am in a group situation. I made an audition and made a name for ourselves. We made a name for ourselves as a group. So, again, who am I not to share that?
I think the issue was, it wasn't even what happened to the good female artists. It's more the fact of what happened to the mainstream ones. There are some that have gotten through, but a lot of the amazing female artists are independent. So it's a matter of supporting the dope independent talent. That's out right now.
Doing your dream. You are living literally.
Oh my God, that would be so dope. If Invoke, Bounce Son, and SWU and Escape did a tour, child. Oh, that would be the best thing ever. How they could do an Instagram live together, that would work.
I've seen you guys perform a couple times, and I've always basically had me and you, because your birthday.
And actually, we'll talk about that tonight. Who would be your, if you had to choose between the Instagram collaboration, who would you choose? So we'll talk about that tonight when we're clowning Teddy Riley. Crazy stuff. Shout out to Chauncey from Black Street.
Exactly. So when us as fans, and we all know that, the journey that you're in, the public perception that a lot of people have, good, bad, or indifferent. It's up to us,
right? Because it's like, I mean, there are so many options that are out there.
The established fan base that you have.
Like her and Tori Kelly did a collab that was super dope. But yeah, we should definitely think about that.
Invoke, Lucy Pearl, everything that you've accomplished.
So we'll talk about that when we're chilling.
Admire and appreciate.
And Cloud and Teddy for being extra.
As a fan base, correct?
I mean, not everybody's gonna appreciate it. I have to know that too, and I had to.
And he's been extra apparently for a very long time. So yeah.
This year and Vogue was together that not everybody's gonna love it just because you do. Oh, everybody loves. No, Mom, think about that. Like, there are some people that really won't like him both. Because there are some people that didn't like the Supremes or the Marvelettes or whoever else. And Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, grab your wine. Don't sip it too hot because it's funny. It's hilarious. Just grab your wine. It's gonna be a late night tonight. And whoever misses it, you can go catch the replay.
I don't know if I answered your question, but
no, you did. You did perfectly. Because I mean, personally, Don, I don't know who wouldn't love your voice, but those people. Yeah, you do you.
Yeah, thank you so much for that.
So with R&B Divas LA, and it's on TV One Wednesdays, 10/9 Central. People can definitely check it out. With the fan base that we have talked about, new and established, and the new ones that's actually really appreciating, your sound and who you are. What message do you think?
Make sure y'all go and follow the fabulous Don Robinson Diva on Instagram. Make sure you guys follow the fabulous Don Robinson Diva on Instagram.
I can only speak for me. I mean, they gave us the name of a show, and that just happens to be be what it is. But I've been a funky diva for many years. So,
Amen.
you know, and both really I have to give us credit.
Ooh, that'd be fun. Mary Kim, Missy, even. Ooh, okay.
So that's why we didn't even feel like we were divas, because we felt like we hadn't earned it yet. We're still learning. We were new, and it was our second album in 1991, and people were still, they loved us.
Yeah, Eve, can you come back and do some music for us? I know we know you chilling with the rich billionaire and stuff, but you know your music was hot. I'm just saying, at least on Instagram Live or something. Let me see. As a matter of fact, I can find her. She's going live on IG. Not that she has to right now, but come on. Just one little Instagram live would be awesome.
Fade out by 97, 98. Here we are, 2000, 2007. I'm like, no, it's still here. What? 2012.
That's right.
So here we are. And obviously, it means something to people. That name is really strong. But on the show, I don't know. I really want people to see, and I know they will. I hope they will. I shouldn't assume, but I hope that they see who I am, the strength that I've always had to stand up and have courage. A lot of people assume, and they're angry at me because I left him home. You destroyed my group. You should have stayed and worked it out. And y'all couldn't be amicable with one another. And the other girls seem to get along. And it's like, no. The other girls, Cindy and Terry, just sued Maxine. The other girls had a lawsuit, and you know, they sued her. And that's one of our sisters. I put out a statement to my publicist saying, I'm very sorry to see all this stuff transpire between you guys. Right. To me, it should have been worked out much more amicably. But there was too much anger, and because I would always say this to the girls, we don't deal with this stuff that's thrown under the carpet, the lies and the manipulation and all the stuff that has happened. Me being blamed for Invoke, one of the biggest things. I'm just so tired of carrying that weight because it wasn't rightfully put upon me. And if we can't work this out and deal with it and really take accountability for each of us doing whatever it was that led to this point, then I'm stuck with this, and I don't want to be in the group. I don't want to be around this. I can no longer do Invoke because to me it's a lie. The public thinks, oh, we love your music, but business-wise, I had to be right. I had to make sure that things were right for my future, because staying with the group gave me 2 pennies an album, and each of the girls the same thing. So when people are like, you guys only made 2 pennies, like it's a shock. The world is shocked to hear that, but it's true. And the girls never wanted, especially Terry, she always wanted to protect the image and the perception of Invoke, and I get it, I really do. But the reality is that that's what it was, and we deserve to have more. And that didn't work out.
2 pennies an album.
So you're going to learn about history and why. And in the interview,
y'all wonder why artists are independent now? Well, listen to this mess.
Absolutely difficult. I want T-shirts that say Dawn Robinson is difficult, or was difficult, because I should have been postal. And I want that on the back of the T-shirt. I should have been postal, really, because when you're making hundreds of millions of dollars for a label and you're only getting 2 pennies, there is something very wrong with that picture. And even the producers that put us together, one of which was dating Terry, like he's living in a mansion in Black Hawk. You know Black Hawk, down in the Bay Area. It's like, for the audience that doesn't know, it's like the most exclusive neighborhood in all of the Bay Area. It's like Bel Air for Los Angeles. Bel Air is Los Angeles. That's what Black Hawk, And he's living like that, like a $20 million man talking about. But
I think that's one of the crazy things about doing these interviews was really getting to hear the backstory of a lot of things that happened.
I don't even have an $800,000 deal, let alone what he had.
It was really, really shocking and very eye-opening.
So the balance was off, way off, and so many artists end up like that. But I don't see it in the country world as much. I really don't. I don't see it even in the rock world. When I remember there's an article in Rolling Stone magazine.
Right? I said, so sensitive. Album though. That's not right.
I was rehearsing something for a tour, I'm sure, at the time, so long ago. But I think it was a tour. And I brought the article in. And usually when I read something, I highlight and underline and highlight in like yellow and purple and just anything that means something to me and to get the point across. And I couldn't do that because the article was on a black page with white letters. I just said, you guys, you have to read this. Motley Crue was signed to our label. They were on our label with that. Sylvia Rhone was at the head of the label, and they felt about her the way we feel about her, except they said it. They called all kinds of names that I thought was unprofessional, but I understood what they meant. And they said, she's prejudiced. She doesn't like white people. It's a reverse of, we don't feel that way about her feeling that way about us. She's not prejudiced. She's a black woman. Very, very powerful. And we admired her, but she didn't make sure that we were treated the way we should have been. And we could have been still probably with the label and still together to this day, had she made sure that other things were in place. As well as our managers, like I said, and producers, all of that stuff, the powers that be. So people are going to learn a lot about En Vogue that I've held on to, wasn't able to talk about. I was putting stuff in my book, and I have more details, because you can only say much in a half-hour show.
No doubt.
And not only that, there's other people within that show dynamic. Like, Shantae has to tell her story, and michel'le has to tell hers, Kelly has to tell hers, Little Mo and Claudette. All of us have to tell. So you can only get so much. But there's a strength that I have that people may or may not know, that I got from my mom. This is a woman that moved across country with my sister and I, not knowing very many people here, to move from Connecticut to Bay Area, actually Oakland at the time, and put us in school, get herself a job, and then get a place within a 2.5-month period, because we were staying with my cousin and her husband in a 2-bedroom apartment. My cousin's sister came to stay with us as well. We all came from New London together. She was living with us there. So that's 4 people that invaded my cousin and her husband's space, and then my mother's best friend and her daughter came. So that's, how many people? 8 people in one place. That was a lot, and we had to get out quick. Wow. It was itchy real quick. It was like, no. Don't take a shower for 2 days because you don't want to waste your water. I mean,
oh my goodness.
Kind of pat yourself down. It was like that, because my mom just wanted us to be very quiet. Don't eat too much. Just let's get out of here. And he wasn't mean or anything. They were very kind to us. But you start to get on people's nerves.
Right.
And it was just overcrowded. So she had to make it happen. And we drove out here and left everyone. That was the biggest thing, is that we left everyone new. So we came to people that we also knew, but we didn't know the lay of the land. We knew New London, Connecticut. We knew that backwards and forwards. We knew I could walk from one end of that city as a kid to the other. I knew how to get to my grandmother's house in the next city over. I mean, we knew how to walk through that city and get to where we had to go, from high school, junior high, elementary. Our church, our pastor, my mom's
It's interesting to see people with these gentle speaking voices have such powerful singing voices. Man, yeah. Yeah, I gotta play the michel'le interview. And that's definitely prevalent there as well.
Get her out of here, because these little boys are fast, and the girls Dawn hangs around with. Even though Dawn has a good upbringing, it's still the pressure.
Right.
So she got my sister and I out of there, and that's strength to leave without a man in her life. Most women say, well, I don't have anybody to help me, and my job is only this. It's like, you have to take courage sometimes to say, everything is not perfect. It's not exactly the way I would want it to be set up, but I'm moving. I'm leaving. I'm doing this thing. And that's why every day on Twitter, I inspire people. I try to inspire people every day. Life is not easy out there. I know it's we get to live our dream every day. This is what I told Maxine when she saw my Twitter page. She's like, Dawn, you inspire people. And I'm like, yeah, because life is not easy, and I know for them, they live through our music. We make them happy with what we bring to them and how we make them feel. I know how I feel with music. I have a ton of, I still have wax, okay?
Hey, you and me both. You and me both. I still do too.
Yes,
I have 2 crates filled with it. Definitely, I do.
I love it. Well, what are you playing on? Because I don't have a turntable. Hello, I'm like.
You know what? There is still some out there. You got to find them though. There's still turntables around. I have an old school one. Oh yeah, I got to talk to you about a spot where where they have some. So I'm gonna have to track a good one down and send it to you. So there's still some around too. I'll throw some spinners. I'll throw some spinners on there real quick, Don. Trust me. I would love it.
Yeah. And the sound is just so different, because you're used to hearing this clean sound with a CD, and it's not the same. It's not the same. I know I got off subject. I apologize, but
no, you're good.
Do you have a technique, like a technique turntable?
Yep, I do.
You got the best. Yes, you have the right one. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to send you a picture of one. I'm still a throwback old school kind of guy, so that
How do you find the needle to change the needle on it? Because the needle will wear out quick on you.
Mm-hmm. You would be amazed. There is a place out there not too far in Stanley, Andrew, that still sells that stuff.
Stanley, Andrew, no way. That's my mother. My mother lives on Dutton Avenue. Wow.
Are you
That's
serious?
crazy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she lives right there. Yep.
Oh,
Well, I
wow.
said that, but
Yeah.
she's in there for years. All my friends in high school still go by and say hi to her.
Wait, for your mind.
So
I don't think she talked about that.
I told you we have this little connection thing. It's Don Robinson as our guest.
For your mind,
On
did
the
it
Late
come
Night
from?
Buzz. And, you mentioned
I'm
the
trying to remember.
labels. You mentioned a lot of stuff.
I forgot that was more of a colorism thing.
At the end of it all, especially when it comes to just parts of the industry.
Or more of a take on racism.
This is a different world now. Now you're your own boss. You control your own house, I guess you could say. So back then it wasn't like that. Just the excitement, just the industry as you see it right now. What is your opinion? Is it something that you would kind of stay leery, or are you actually comfortable in your own skin, being your own boss and directing your own traffic?
I'm comfortable with both, actually. You know what? The industry has changed a lot, but you got to go with the flow like anything else. I mean, at one point, all of us had phones. If you had a phone in your house, it had a cord on it. And then they changed the cord. Yep. You know what I mean? It's so cool. Yep. We had TVs. We had to get up and manually change the channel at one point. Now, you have a remote control, and that's been around for a long time, I know. But flat screens, you have a big TV going to a flat screen. Things change. You got to evolve with it. So I'm good with that. I mean, the industry has changed, but like I said, it's empowered us a lot. Like it kind of almost like it took the man behind the curtain. It's just a man, like the Wizard of Oz. They found out that it wasn't some mystical wizard. It was just this man who was telling you that you actually had it all along. You could figure things out for yourself. You just didn't know it. This industry will make you think that you have to depend on it because that's the way they train you, like I said. And we were brought into it when, at a time when the industry was still very important. And it was like, Big Brother overseeing everything. And now it's like, no, you know what? I have the direct line to my fans myself. I can talk to them myself. And and they'll come out and support or buy whatever I have most times. So, you don't need the middleman taking a big, huge chunk of your money. And if you do, like I'm talking to a few record companies right now. If you do talk to the record companies, you don't have to rely on them all the way. You know exactly. Now, the thing about being in an industry that I've been in, and as long as I've been in, I have the experience now to tell me, okay, now you're offering me a deal. This is not how I'm coming. I'm not coming as an artist. I'm not coming as just an artist anymore. That was 1989. That's how I started out with the girls in the very beginning. I was just happy to be here. We were all kids. We were happy. No. Now I'm a grown woman. I've learned a lot. I've been beat up and kicked down, and now I stand up on my own, and I've dusted myself off, and I'm coming in, and I'm saying I want to come in as a joint venture or a label deal. Right. You're not going to throw an artist deal at me and say, just take those little points and be happy. That doesn't happen anymore. I'm way grown now, and I understand what it is, and I'll negotiate till it's right for both if you don't feel it's fair, but we're going to go back and forth until it's fair for both of us. I'm never going to take, again, those days are gone, of just taking what they're given and being happy with it. No. So
and it's always good to be. It's always good, Don, to have a team of people that's not just the yes team, the people that just say yes to you
definitely.
Every single stretch, right?
Well, my mom has always been very real with me, and if she likes a song I've done, she'll tell me that's good. I like it sound great.
I think it's for your mind. Don't let go. Definitely.
I don't know about that sound. She doesn't just say yes because she's my mom and she likes everything I do and I'm perfect. And I like that about her.
Actually, for your mind, don't let go on the same wave for me. They're both beautiful, powerful ballads.
Good, and it's so not.
But for your mind is one of those very, very empowering tracks.
You could be so wrong thinking you're stepping out the house looking good and it's just not. No, that does not work. Take it off or whatever it is that you do. Don't say that or, people have to. If you don't have the right people telling you the truth around you, and you go off the deep end lots of times and you just think, you can't do any wrong. And no man is an island. I always say that. Everybody needs the truth being told to them. A lot of people, a lot of athletes I think because they have so much money and their agents are just going to tell them, yeah, everything's fine, when it's really not. It's just not.
Right.
Say the truth. Yeah.
Well, the truth that I have for you is the simple fact that, hey, I'm your official team member. So whatever I told this to Amy, so whatever you need, let me know. And on the real, I was telling Amy, like, hey, if you guys need your car washed, if you need it waxed, whatever you need, I got
kind of you. I
your
love
records
that.
being played. No, and you know what?
Yeah.
And I'm joking, but I'm really not. I'm really not. Just for the simple fact that I just really feel as a fan, we owe you something. And by you sacrificing all that you do, we owe you the chance to be able to grind for you. So if we're gonna grind for you, we gotta make sure that we do it. We assemble all the diehard Don fans. You know what I'm saying? And we go get our t-shirts and we go get our whatever we need and just go get it. We got social media, so we can reach out to all parts of the globe. Like China, you got so many fans out there in China that's really, really turned up right now. So it's a beautiful thing.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm saying thank you, and I want you to know it's sincere. I mean it. It's not easy to, once you get the fan base, keep the fan base. And so, and I tell people all the time, you guys are not just fans. You've been with our lives from the beginning. You know the stories of who Cindy's husband is and how many children she has. Or, Maxine, you know a lot about us, and we've grown. You guys have grown with us. Some people were in college or in high school when we came out, and now they've had children. Their parents have passed away, or they're still alive, and they were together at the time, but they're not anymore. I mean, there's so much history that our fans have shared with us. So it really, to me, has become a family. And I can't even express that more. And they're always shocked when it's actually me talking to them on Twitter. I've lost a couple of people thinking, this ain't really you. I'm like, okay, but how am I supposed to prove it to you? I'm not trying to prove it. You either believe me if you don't. And everybody, like the 14,000 people that are on here now, have believed it. They've been talking to me and they have no problem with it. But you're the one to stand up and say, this ain't really you. Well, then don't ask me if it's me, because you're not going to believe me anyway.
Hey, a few times that we went back and forth on Twitter, and people can follow Don on Twitter now at Don Robinson with the underscore with it as well, and follow this young lady on Twitter. And I knew it was you because I don't care what you tweet, type, sing, talk. Like I feel something. I feel something when
we grew up with Vogue, and Vogue is right over.
So
that is a lot that you can feel someone's words, that you can feel the spirit through them. I mean, because I'm happy to hear you say that, actually, and I got to explain why. Because, like I said, I was concerned of how I would be edited, and how people after that would perceive me based on the editing. So now that you say that, I'm really going back to what I said before, that people see me every day on Twitter, and they've seen me for the past year, tweeting something positive pretty much every day. And then I get on Facebook. Facebook doesn't respond as quickly, so I'm always on Twitter because it's like instant. And I get that feedback from people, and I feel like, okay, you're hearing me out there. But with Facebook, it takes people sometimes the midday to the end of the day to say something to me about what I tweeted. But I still put it up for that 1 or 2 people that are like, you know what, I needed to hear this today. I don't care. So I still put it up for them, but I do get an instant response from Twitter. So it's like instant messaging it. And I like that response, that, call and response, and I can talk to them right away. So, but they know me. That was my point. They know who I am. They're aware of me. And so when they see any antics on the show, or if they see anything that doesn't feel right, they're like, no, that's not real. Because I think people are getting wind of the fact that reality shows are, it's entertainment. It's entertainment. It's fun. It's, and I want it to be, like I said, I want to inspire. I wanted it to be like I am Dear Abby. And telling people their problems, they tell me their problems, and we relate together. Like, this is how I would deal with that situation, or this is how I have dealt with it, because I've been through that, and blah, 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 blah. And, to me, like I said, when I first went to the meeting for LA Divas, I told the whole staff and the crew and the cast, I said, I want to do this show because I want to inspire. That's my whole thing. And I want people to know that, hey, yeah, I'm Dawn Robinson from In Vogue, but I go through breakups. I've been hurt. I've been physically abused. I'm not proud of that, but I got through it, and this is how I did that.
You're human.
I'm human, exactly. And because a lot of times people are thinking they're isolated and they're going through this alone, but there's that young, 21-year-old whose boyfriend just abused her in some kind of way, whether it's verbally or physically, or even guys get verbally and physically abused and don't want to talk about it because they're embarrassed. My little brother, I mean, people go through stuff, and I want people to know that we are all connected. We are all one human being, one human race. We may look different, come from different backgrounds, speak different languages, and gender and all that stuff, but we are human, and we're all connected. So I just wanted that to come across on the show, and I believe, I told Kelly the other night, I said, I believe that it is going to come out that way. I think the show, from what I've seen,
I wanted to cry last night. Like, it was really beautiful to see the show. Like, okay, this isn't so bad. It was not as scary as you thought. I put up on the other day on Twitter about a week ago. I said things are not always like they say on the mirror on your car. Your two side mirrors. They'll say things are bigger than they appear.
Absolutely.
You know how it says that on your mirror? Yeah. And so that's what I always say in life. Things always seem so huge and overwhelming, and it's like, how am I gonna get through this? Oh, it's horrible. I can't. Calm down. Take a deep breath.
Oh, Stephanie Mills, I gotta find that one too.
Really,
oh yeah, that's.
This really is not as bad as you.
I actually got to have Stephanie Mills sing to me my birthday. That was really cool. Yeah, I gotta find that interview too. I'll have that coming up within the next week or so.
I'm supposed to be dead. I'm 14 years cancer free. I'm still here. I'm like, oh, you're a mission. They're like, no, it's not in my body. I'm not claiming it because they don't claim it. That's
right.
Power.
That's right.
Power. So I'm like, okay, words are power. When you put it out in the ether and you put it out in the universe, God hears everything. And that, if you say you're cancer free, then damn it, you're cancer free. You know. So I try to do that, and that is exactly what I wanted my show to be. And that's going to be boring. People are on my page every day because they need to be inspired. They want to hear something positive that makes them feel good. You know, there's enough negativity in the world. We all got it. We all feel it.
Anita Baker and Tony Braxton, I don't know where are.
This girl is tripping on you, or your wife hasn't left you. I mean, we go through stuff.
Well, there was a Tony Braxton interview that was done. It was really interesting. It was like 3 different stations. Brandon was a part of it. But we were like talking about it, so that was really cool.
You're on Twitter, you're just like me. So
I'm gonna drop that one as well.
Some of the stuff I put on there. It's enough negative out there in this. Yeah. No, you haven't followed me yet, but there's enough negativity out there in the world. Like, I'm not gonna go on Twitter and complain. I mean, everything's blessed in my world. Everything's blessed in my world. Like, negativity, go away. I'm good.
Right.
I'm good. Life is good. We gotta do what we do. And I have a couple of ladies on my staff, and Late Night Buzz has the beautiful, talented music icon Dawn Robinson here with us, and I gotta put one of my staff ladies on the line. Her name is Danaya, and she has a question for you as well. So, Danaya.
Good evening, Miss Dawn Robinson. How are you?
Good evening, Danaya. Nice to meet you. I'm good, thank you so much. How are you?
I'm good. Absolutely love LA's US. You guys did a phenomenal job. I can't wait to see the rest of the season.
Okay, I love it. Did you see the show last night?
I did. Oh my goodness, bro. I was tweeting, going crazy about it. Yeah. Yeah, it was so awesome because I was listening to michel'le last week, and then I spoke with Josh Price yesterday. So I was just check it out.
Yeah, I love michel'le. I'm sorry, just real quick, but I really learned a lot more about michel'le because when she came out, by the time michel'le came out, she was kind of leaving, and we were coming in. Well, no, she came in. Oh boy, I'd say she was in before we got in, but when we came in and we were going strong, I say by the time One Thing came out, we were like, "Where's michel'le?" It's been a while, and she needs another album. So it's been a minute, and we really didn't know a lot about her. She wasn't doing interview circuit and all that stuff, so we really didn't learn a lot about her. And wow, what a wonderful spirit! I love her to death.
I know, right? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so she really is so sweet and funny. She's hilarious. The girl is a riot.
Oh my gosh, yes.
She's naturally funny. I love her to death. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my question was, nowadays creativity in music is kind of dead. So what do you think happens when you're into creativity in music? A lot of the artists now sing all the same thing and they want to sound the same. What happens to being that person that was inspiring? What happened to being that artist that was unique? Like, what do you think happened to that in this industry?
Well, I would beg to differ, actually. I mean, I'm trying not to be politically correct and just say the right thing. I'm trying to be very honest, but I mean, for me to say that things have changed for the worse in a sense, and I'm thinking, I love Rihanna stuff. I love Adele stuff. I love, there's not a lot of girl groups. There's no girl groups out right now. So I'm like, yeah, there's no girl groups at all. But I mean, it takes different types of music. Even when we were out and we were at the top of our game, and we were doing Free Your Mind during Free Your Mind, that as it was on the air. Meaning the video was out, and it was hot because they still play it, but you know what I mean. It was out at the time, and we had just released it, and people were asking, "What do you think about the industry at this time?" I mean, all this pop crap and these girl groups, and I'm like, "No, there's a place for everything. That's the reason there is a pop division. You know what I mean? Like, we're major labels,
Right.
and there's a pop section in BRE magazine, and there's a pop section in Billboard magazine, pop charts. I mean, come on, it exists for a reason. Everybody can't be. Not everybody is a crooner like Shaka Khan or a balladeer
Right.
like Maxwell. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, there's places for everybody. And so, to me, yeah, the industry has changed. I've seen it. I think people need to get back to, because I think the label has a lot to do with that. They wanted something quick. They
Right.
didn't want to spend as much money.
Yep.
And so they didn't get the real musicians to come in. And if you're coming in as a rap artist, rap changed the game too, because they have a lot of, they don't play live instruments until Jay-Z started doing that.
Right.
I forgot who did it before him, but with live instruments, that really wasn't happening. So they had to sample James Brown. We sampled James Brown. Big Payback all day on Hold On. All day on Never Gonna Get It. Both of those songs have the same sample, they're in the same key, and I'm like, you guys really? But it worked. It worked.
It did.
Yeah, they were the first single off of both of those albums, and one was bigger than the other. The first one was huge. Hold On was like what introduced us, and bam, we set up the next album, Never Gonna Get It, and damn it if it didn't happen again, So it's just, thank you, James. Thank you, Mr. Brown.
Lightning did strike twice. In a
big way, okay?
in a
And I give
big way.
Denny and Tommy credit for that, but I give us credit because it was our voices that came together with their track, and it just worked. I just think, people right now are not artists, live musicians. It costs a lot, like even with promoters. When I talk to promoters about doing a show, the promoters are like, okay, you're gonna do a track show. That's what we have here. We can't accommodate a band. I'm like, you gotta be kidding. I'm a real singer. You know that, right? And they're like, yeah, well, we can't afford to pay. And they're right. You gotta fly out a whole band. That means flights for everybody. Most times it's across the country. You gotta fly everybody across the country. You gotta pay for their flights, hotel. You gotta give them per diem, money per day, which means per diem is what that means. For those that don't know, you have to. Most times, then you will, if they have food there, you have to comp their meals. They come out of pocket quite a bit, but then they make money as well. They got the bar, they got people to pay to get in. So it's changed, but I think there's a lot of people that had to do with that. It's not the artists themselves. We're not being challenged to come live anymore. It's more cost effective for me to have a track and just take one CD with me and have the guy push the button and push play, and I just sing the songs that people know and vibe with the audience, as opposed to me taking a whole band. But a whole band sounds much better. It's
Indeed.
Yeah, there's no comparison to that. Okay,
Preach.
so
Live
no
band.
comparison.
Love it.
Live band. Yeah.
Love it.
But and that's why I was like, when I saw Snoop do that and Jay-Z, I was like, yes, what? Because you're challenging the game. You're changing the game too, I should say. And they did that. So that was amazing. I mean, to me, it was like, wow, you guys stepped up and just did something so different. I can't say why things are where they are. I mean, again, maybe just call me silly, but I really like a lot of the stuff that's out now. Don't get me wrong. When I listen to Shaka Khan and I listen to Stevie Wonder and I play all that old stuff, I'm just like, where did this all go? I remember where I was when this happened, and this music was such a movement. Donny Hathaway and Earth, Wind and Fire. Come on, I cannot say, but then you got Mint Condition.
Right.
Where there was an Earth, Wind and Fire, you got Mint Condition that plays live instruments. They do not play when it comes to melodies, and Stokely is a beast on drums. He's a beast really on every instrument he can play, but he's really focused most times on either the drums or singing.
Right.
So it is still there. You just kind of got to dig around. We got, Angie Stone. I was going to say, Ari, what's her name? India.
India Ari.
Yeah, Music Soul Child. Come on, you got Flow Tree. Well, Flow Tree isn't together anymore, but you got Marsha. You got Lettucey. I mean, there is a lot of amazing artists out here, so it hasn't changed as much as you think. It's just, the record company doesn't want to pay for the budget to put together the videos like they did.
Right.
Although we were the ones recouping. I don't know what they're afraid of. We were the ones in
Right.
the red trying to pay
Right.
for these
Right.
videos to get done. But like I said, people are getting together and they're doing their own thing, taking their own careers in their hands. So I hope I answered your question. Long but short.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's more the fact that like more. I listen to more independent artists than anything else because I think that's where most of the creativity is in. All these independent artists, that are just starting out and trying to get their foot in the door. They still have that hunger, they still have that power.
Right.
So.
Yeah. There are artists that I see that I'm just like, really? Are you? Because I work so hard, and I should say, as in Vogue, work so hard. We get up there and we rehearse. We don't just get up there and stand around either. We dance in heels, by the way, and sing at the same time. So we don't want to make ourselves too winded. We make sure that our choreography is in a place where we can actually still talk after we sing. If you're so winded that you got to sit down because you're going to pass out, that's too much choreography. So we take a lot of it and tone it down. Like, that's too much dancing. Like, no. Let's just stand here and sing this one. Let's just like breathe and give the audience some. And so I do see artists that are not giving 100% like we used to. And but who am I to say? That's their time. That's their blessing. This is where they're supposed to be, and that's what God has them. Obviously, they're supposed to be there. I can't say they shouldn't.
Right. And before I put another staff member, Aaron, on, and Don Robinson as our guest on the Late Night Buzz, I think what you just said is a perfect point as far as the artist having talent but not developing that talent enough. I mean, they just kind of push them on stage and say, "Go do your thing," and and they do their thing, and it's not refined or defined or
it's not
Pebbles. Yeah. Right, and Pebbles said that it took about a year before TLC was even out there, but it took time to develop them. So in a lot of cases, everybody has talent, but it depends on how you nurture that talent and how it grows and develops. Because no one can be in Vogue, no one can have the songs you guys do. You can try, but
it's really fun. Thank you for that. Thank you for that so much for that. But we were out right away. We didn't have a lot of time to get polished. We had to prepare for our first video. Once the album was finished, we had to prepare for Hold On. But we didn't have a lot of like sitting down doing interviews. I saw that with Lou Pearlman, who is now in prison for embezzlement, but he came up with Backstreet Boys, I want to say, also with Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears, and the group that Justin Timberlake comes from. No, Justin Timberlake.
NSYNC.
Okay.
NSYNC, thank you. Yes, NSYNC came out of it. He would sit down and do interviews with them and just watch and have them watch themselves and say, "What was wrong with that picture?" And they're looking at themselves like, "I think I was chewing gum," and the other one's like, "No, I was scratching my head and kept messing with my fingernails." And he's like, "No, look at your chairs. You had swivel chairs and you kept moving the chairs around, and that's distracting."
Right.
So stuff like that was like, wow. And I learned from that watching. I was like, wow, that's really, Barry Gordy had it set up like that. That's what he did with Motown. He had, people to teach you how to dance, how to hold your hands when you dance. Even the guys, Temptations learned to hold their hands in a certain way from their choreographer. That, and how to speak for the young ladies, how to cross your legs a certain way, and when, the appropriateness, how to go after the industry. But we weren't even taught that stuff. We just happened to have people around us that really kind of powered us up because we were rough when we came out. If you look at the first album cover, we're the same. Terry, first of all, we have our church suits. Okay, they are white sheer church suits. We're a mess. Like, look at that now, and I'm thinking, what? Wow, Nicole, guys, really, so sad. Terry's tooth, she had hit it on a microphone in college and chipped the tooth in half and never replaced it. So on the cover, people were like, "Oh, her tooth! Oh my goodness!" And she just smiled. Especially, Courtney with Kay. She didn't know any better. She was happy, but she said she didn't mind it either, so she was comfortable. But we were polished by wonderful people. We had a team. Roberto Leon happened to be doing our hair, and he was the first person we met. He was our glam squad, and we were like listening to everything he said. He was like, first of all, we have to get rid of, because he was a queen. He said, we have to get rid of your makeup artist. She's tired. So he got rid of her. We said, you know what? We want to graduate to the next level. He was at that level, but she was not. She really wasn't. We wouldn't have just done it because he said to.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be fun.
He didn't like her makeup anytime we did anything. So he just had someone else come in and do it. And said,
Diana Ross and Stephanie Rose, that would be dope.
We were like, yeah. she's flawless. She looks amazing. So we knew to get to the next level, we had to do that, and we did it. So we had people, Frank Gatson, amazing choreographer, just polished us up, and that walk that we had, never going to get it at the end. I wait for that just to watch us walk in the rain. It is amazing. At the end of the video, just it's that kind of stuff that really made En Vogue set us apart, or really we set up the whole. I think all the girl groups came after us, meaning TLC, Brownstone, Jade, Destiny's Child. Everybody came after us. Of course, there were the other greats that were before us, like the Supremes and the Sister Sledge and the Emotions and all of them. But once we hit in the '90s, it was kind of like time. I think things go in cycles. It was time for new girl groups to come along. There were really not too many R&B groups anyway in the '80s and '90s. So here we come, and it's like, En Vogue is on the scene. In the '90s, actually, in the '90s. So in the '80s, there weren't a lot of them. Expose was out, but those were that was the pop side of things. So
right.
With R&B world, it's like, wow. And it was because of the people around us, so I gotta say, that he polished us up. And God.
And for the fact that, like you said, I mean, once that album was done, you guys were thrust to the pond to the music scene, and no turning back. I mean, that's rare in itself, like you said. I mean, any groups that become groups now, or when you look back for past groups, I mean, that's a good legacy to be able to still have multiple hits, and people can still, have these kind of feelings that they feel when you listen to certain songs too. So it's amazing.
Exactly. Oh my gosh.
Let me go ahead and add Miss Erin into the late night buzz conversation. Staff member right here, Erin. You are on with Dawn Robinson.
Hello, Erin.
Hello, Dawn. How are you?
Hi. I'm great, thank you. Thank you so much.
This is such a surreal moment because I grew up with you. I mean, I've been there since the beginning. I saw you guys in concert when you were with MC Hammer and Vanilla Ice.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Ashley. Ashley, right?
I'm sorry?
Your name is Ashley, right? What did you said your name now? Erin, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay.
You took it back to the beginning.
You know what? You're Dawn Robinson. You can call me whatever you want.
No, I can't. I don't want to say your name. No.
You can even call me Colette. You can call me whatever.
Okay, now you took it back to the genesis of En Vogue. I mean, you went back to the first tour we ever did. Okay, just now.
Yeah. I was
Facebook.com/Danaya Azure Radio. Facebook.com/Danaya Azure Radio.
Our outfits were we were so just backwards. We were so wrong, and we didn't know we were bumping into each other. It was bumping into each other. We didn't know you guys yet,
My mother's best friend came with us, and her husband was so in love with you, like ridiculous. And it kind of brings me to my question I have for you as well.
Hey, you gotta stand in line though. You gotta stand in line. I'm first, so just
we know, Brandon. We know you are first.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Well, and it also, because I started thinking about one of my favorite skits on In Living Color was the one you guys did with Jamie Foxx.
Yes.
And how he was acting with you guys. I mean, that was hilarious. And it kind of all morphed into my question that what is the craziest thing a fan has ever done for you? To get to you or to be near you, or what's the craziest thing you've come across?
Okay, I had two different scenarios, and I was like, so I'm gonna pick the best one. I was in a hotel in St. Louis. I'll never forget. It was St. Louis. You're in hotels every night. You wake up and you're like, what city is this again? Indianapolis? No, Chicago. You got to be careful when you're on stage saying the name of the city and you're in the wrong one. But I was in St. Louis. Yeah, it's been bad. I've done it. All of us have. And I was in St. Louis. I ordered room service. I had taken my shower. I was waiting for the food to come because I knew if I started putting lotion and all that stuff, it would take so long and I wouldn't be able to answer the door. So I just waited in my room for them to come to the room. And the knock on the door,
I looked out and there was a guy with this tray table and you know, then I opened the door and he's like, oh, I just want to put this tray in here. Oh my God, it is you. It is you. And then two other people walk in with him. Behind him, they were sitting on. I couldn't even see them in the.
No way, you're good, Zarina.
And that was scary too. Because I told my we had security on the road.
Yeah, once the interview is over, I'll definitely I'm gonna let y'all go, and then we'll be back later on at 10.
They changed our names on the list, but there were two other people with him, and she said, "Well, I had to bring the utensils because I had to see In Vogue. You my In Vogue." And oh my God! And I said, "So what are you doing here?" He said, "I just brought some water. I just want to see the prettiest girl in the group." I was like, "Well, thank you very much, guys. I am in my robe. I just want to pay for my food because I have sound check at 4. I mean, I had to explain to them why they had to leave the room." So that was hilarious. Like, you brought a fork and you brought a spoon, and you all had to come together and give me my.
No way.
Yeah, they could have put it all on one tray. The table was there; it had plenty of room, and they all came with something different. Yeah, that was funny. Let's tell you what was the funniest thing. Oh, go ahead. No, I'm done.
Oh, I just wanted to say that you are attached so much sweet nostalgia for me, and it's an honor to speak with you. It really, really is.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, you guys. Gratitude can't say. I keep telling God he needs to come up with a new word for us to say thank you because I say it so much, but I mean it in the deepest way, really. I hear those things and I'm like, wow. You know,
she's so sweet. Like, it was really, really dope talking to her.
Bedroom, you know, I had just got out of college 2 years prior, and I was trying to figure my life out. I didn't want to go to college. My best friend had gone to college, and she was away, and I couldn't figure my life out. And Mom kept saying, get a tray, get something going with this computer thing. I don't know what the new wave is, but it seems like it's going in that direction. And I was, Mom, I don't want to. I want to sing. Go to a concert, and bam, now everyone knows my name. So it freaks me out still now. I am no different than the dawn in my mother's bedroom. I'm just a lot older. But I just feel so grateful. I do. When I hear the stories, I appreciate it. Thank you.
And as we get ready to close with Dawn on the Late Night Buzz, I gotta tell you, so many people is itching for that $1 million question. Music in the future, yes.
Oh yeah, music in the future. I have a lot of music I've recorded. I'm starting to put things together. Even before LA Divas hit the air last night, people were asking me, like I said, I was talking to record companies, so I'm grateful for that because I haven't been in the major scene. Even walking down the hallways in a major label, it's like, okay, I remember this feeling. I remember this. Now I'm coming back wiser, stronger, and able to, really. And I don't want to dictate. I still think you need a team of people together around you to make everything work. But now I'm coming in knowing what I want and speaking up for that. So I think it should make for a better album. When it does come out, it's going to be amazing. I love my solo album, but that wasn't me putting it together. The one that's out, the one you just played, Set It Off from. Yeah, it was kind of the wrong time at the wrong label because they folded immediately after I signed, and it was during the 9/11 situation. So Joey McIntyre was the only other artist on that label, and he was just like, Dawn, they're getting ready to kill my album because I had New York Girls on my record. And I wanted to put, he had it in mind to put all the girls on TRL, on MTV, on TRL. He wanted to put them in T-shirts and say New York Girl on the front of the T-shirt and hand them to all the girls just for the pride of New York. 9/11 had just happened. And he was like, wait a minute, they're going to kill my career because that was the best idea he had. And I said, it is a brilliant idea. If they're doing that to you, though, Joey McIntyre from New Kids on the Block. If they're doing that to you, Joey, they're definitely not going to know what to do with me. And that's when I was like, okay, this is not the right place to be. But I'm grateful for that album. I would have put it together different. And the songs that went on, they're okay. I love Set It Off and I love Get Up Again, number 4. And a few others, but those two really touch me. So, yeah, when I come with new music, hopefully, I would say in the next 7, I wouldn't even put a date. I'm just going to say there will be new music, because there will.
And you know what? We're going to celebrate it, so hopefully we'll be able to hear it here and celebrate it and continue this legacy you got going. And before we say goodbye, I gotta tell you that, there's not too many people that, will have my heart racing and I haven't outed my experience like the experience that I have, because it just, a lot of people, like I said before, tend to, take your art form for granted. And, not really fans, but people that follow your legacy and appreciate exactly what you do. I feel like it's important for us to really own it, and we do, and it's just not too many people can just say, you know what, thank you for everything that you have gone through to give us what you've given us. So, Dawn, thank you.
Yeah, I understand. And I appreciate that again. Thank you. Like I said, I would still just be, I could be Dawn Robinson, the accountant, who does great work, but, only a certain amount of people know me. And I'm just so grateful. It's like worldwide, people know my name. I just, it trips me out even till this day. I'm just, and again, it's because of you guys putting out stuff out there and talking about us and wanting to talk to. How can we get mad? Because some people don't like doing interviews and they get an attitude. I'm like, who are you to get an attitude because people want to talk to you and they're intrigued by your life? How can we be mad at that? That's so amazing. Like, oh, I have 7 interviews to do today. Like, what is your day like? Well, I got to be at work at 8:00 because that's most people getting up at 6 to be at work by 8:00, going through traffic to be at work. Got to take their kids and drop them off to school or get on the bus and get to work. And what do we have to do in a day? Oh, I have 7 interviews. Really? I'm angry about that? But no.
Right.
So I'm just grateful. I want to express my gratitude to you guys and fans as well.
Indeed. And you can follow Dawn on Twitter at Dawn Robinson _. And also shout out to Miss Amy. And you can follow Amy on Twitter at GIC Amy on Twitter.
Amy,
and Dawn.
exactly. She's my publicist for those that don't know. Yes, thank you, Amy, too.
And Dawn, you rock. I love you. You are the best.
Thank you so much. I'll come back and do an interview with you guys anytime. Just tell Amy.
You know what?
That's what's up.
And Dawn, let me extend this olive branch to you as the season continues on R&B Divas LA, which is on TV1 Wednesdays, 10/9 Central. Anything that you feel like you need to come back on and have the floor with hundreds of thousands of listeners worldwide, this is your home. So
okay.
come back on here anytime you want to.
I sure will. Yeah, what are you doing tomorrow? Exactly. Hey guys, what's on again? You'd be like, oh, she's calling again. You told her to call. Yeah, thank you for that. My hand over heart. I'm serious. Thank you very much right now.
And we will continue to push it. Like I said, it's Team Dawn over here. So even though we got our thing and we do Team Dawn 110%. So
thank you
Miss
so
Dawn
much,
Robinson, music icon. I thank you, my dear, for calling into the show. Hanging out with
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Thank you guys. It was totally a pleasure. All mine. Thank you so much. I've been smiling the whole time. My face hurts. Thank you very much.
Hey, we're going to continue that love, so we're going to keep your face hurting, and that's what we do here.
Exactly. I love it.
Love you, Dawn.
Thank you.
Have an amazing night.
Thank you. You all do the same, okay? And I'll talk with you soon. I'll be calling in again.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye.
Interviews of you. Yep, of course it's an open chat.
I'm not even gonna lie when I say that I'm still feeling like, I have like a nice out of body experience. The late night buzz, I'm Brandy. Big, huge props to my girl Dawn Robinson and vocals, Pearl, for calling in, hanging out with us for about an hour. I know we still have our arms.
We're gonna talk about that tonight. Actually, there's so many artists I would love to collaborate. Oh my goodness. I have to think about that. I'll come back tonight. We're gonna talk about this whole Teddy Riley situation. I'm gonna be replaying the interview we did with Chauncey from Blackstreet.
So I want to thank all you people out there for hanging out with us and listening to Dawn give game, and just kind of, again, expose herself to the fan base. And to me, I think you can do nothing more but to show that appreciation to her legacy, because she's still bringing it. And I definitely want y'all to go on Twitter right now, hit her up, Dawn Robinson _ on the Twitter join as well. And shout out to Amy Malone for setting this thing in motion. Hit her up on Twitter and say thank you as well, because anybody that's real music fans can definitely get a chance to be able to just soak this in and appreciate it. So follow Amy on Twitter at GIC Amy. And actually, if y'all do, she got some good links and stuff like that on the page. So it's a good look. It's a good look to be on Nexxlegacy tonight. So continue the line 949-270-5912.
Alrighty, super duper awesome. Shout out to Don Robinson for calling in. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do one more quick video, and then we're gonna go ahead and let you guys go, and we'll be back later on because we gotta be back at 10 p.m. tonight. So yeah, let's go ahead and give y'all.
Hey you. Yep, I'm talking to you. You're getting hungry. Very hungry. Your mouth is watering. You have a craving for Doritos. A craving for crunchy tacos.
So it's gonna be 10 p.m. is gonna be the Chauncey, and that's 10 p.m. Central. At 7 p.m. we're gonna go over the Music on 3 and go check out Nate Grams.
Choose your favorite smoker. That's 20% off. 3453 North Kimball in Chicago, Illinois. Remember, this sale is for one day only. Now that's how you save big money. It's selling out fast in New York. Your theater is now. The first annual 1043 2018 Hip Hop Fallback Jam Session is something you don't want to miss. Hey, it's Danaya, and you are now tuned in to No Filter Radio with your host, Zoe.
Alright, you guys, thank you so much for joining. I will see you guys back here at 10 p.m. Central. That's 11 p.m. on the East Coast, and that is 8 p.m. on the West Coast. Yes. If you haven't already done so, make sure that you guys turn that red button gray and hit that notification bell so you guys will not miss this interview, because tonight, honey, we are going to clown the I'm telling you, Teddy Riley. Shout out to Chauncey from Blackstreet for calling in. So wait till y'all hear that one tonight. Much love to Don Robinson and my entire Nexxlegacy team. We definitely did the daggone thing. So I mean, like I said, we may be gone offline. Well, not really. Y'all are gonna see all the replays here and on Nexxlegacy page as well. Brian got a couple of interviews on there, so make sure you guys go check that out. I guess I'm gonna start putting the link in there so you guys can see. Just go subscribe to Nexxlegacy and see what we're doing over there. He got a couple of the old school interviews I wasn't around for, but all the interviews where I'm on it, that's gonna be played right here. So so tune in tonight. So we have 2 shows. So 7 p.m. we're gonna be premiering on Music on 3. So if you guys need to follow me on social media for that one, because I don't have a community page yet. So sorry, y'all. Maybe y'all get it from somebody else. I don't have a community page, so y'all can't do that. But follow me on social media, y'all, to find that one. And you can also check. Actually, no, the site for Rockstar Studio is in the page, so make sure y'all like that, and go check that out because that's going to be hot. We have Mikey Everything's video that's out right now. HFL Magazine is out right now. You can go to www.k4sdnc.com and grab that. So there's so many things that are going on. So make sure you just follow and keep up and see what we're doing, you know? So shout out to the whole Charm Squad on my mods. I got the best mods in the world. Trust and believe. Shout out to Just My 5 Cents. Shout out to Gata. Shout out to Meadow. Shout out to Zarina. Shout out to Fantastic. Shout out to Deanna. I swear I got the best mod squad in the world. I will see y'all back here at 10 p.m. Central. Stay tuned. Follow all the links that's in the description so y'all can see what's going on because we got so many things going on. Because this COVID-19 thing is doing nothing but hyping us up and giving us more time to put out original content. Y'all know what that is? Original content. Yeah, something we do ourselves, not sitting there talking about everybody else. You know. But I'm just saying, peace and blessings. Love all y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.